What's up, guys? It's your boy Oli with another episode of Chats with Oli. And today I got my guy here, Samael Fawzi, the SKPW heavyweight champion of the world.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Of course. Thanks for coming,
pleasure.
man.
Yeah, bro.
And he brought some hardware with him.
You know, you got some hardware yourself. You shot it.
Yeah, but that was different. That was different.
You trying to one-up me here. Okay, I see.
I had to keep up with you, man. Shit.
It's all good.
I seen all that gold you got on. I'm like, hold on, man. Let me go put my other chain on, too.
There you go. I ain't
But I
mad at
appreciate you coming, man.
Thanks for having me.
For the people that don't know what it is that you do.
So I'm a professional wrestler. Been doing it about 5 years now. August 1st marked 5 years.
5 years and you're already a champion?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
This is actually my second time having this one specifically.
Oh, shit.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
You know, it's been a crazy experience to say the least. But I'm still having fun. And I can't stop looking at this. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I'm having a really good time, you know, and I've always wanted to wrestle.
Hold on, guys. Y'all see how calm he is right now? If you was to see his videos, I was not expecting this polite young brother. I was expecting like the savage that I saw on the clips.
This is a business thing here.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'm a completely different. Like you said, I'm a completely different person there. But this is you know you're not an enemy, an opponent of mine. So
no, I'm on your team.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on your team,
and that's how I'm going to treat you. So right. I appreciate that.
Yo, because some of the clips that Triz, shout out to Triz, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Triz, man. He's awesome.
Yo,
really awesome.
Some of the clips that he sent me of you, I was like, what? And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, he wrestling fake? Like, shit, yo. When you were slamming them dudes and cracking their head open, I'm like, oh man, I'm convinced. I've always been a wrestling fan though.
Okay.
But so 5 years, huh? How old are you now?
23.
23. Oh, you young, you're a baby.
Something like that.
What's up. Enjoy your youth, man. Enjoy that, man. So before you became a professional wrestler, did you wrestle in high school?
No, actually, I was a music producer in high school.
Oh wow.
So my school had like soccer. And they had basketball.
Okay.
But they didn't have wrestling. And my dad was like, well, if you want to take wrestling serious, you should do it. I'm like I'm going to take it serious later, man.
Let me enjoy my youth.
Yeah. So I've always been into beats. So I was just like, all right, I'll just do that. And then over time, it just got better. And I actually got through this company. I got through to them from making beats. So, you know, everything just kind of connects for me in a way.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, so you made beats. Damn.
Yeah.
Were you successful with it? Did you have a lot of no?
It was mainly more of like a hobby. I just was I just really enjoyed doing it, but everybody does like trap beats now.
Right, so, It all sounds the same almost.
All sounds the same.
Yeah.
So what I would do was I would just try to create stuff that I thought was like fun. And then over time I would start making trap beats a lot more.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to like engineer. So I was just like, oh man, these beats kind of suck. I just gave up on it.
Yeah.
And I just started taking this more seriously.
That's why I like to say that Kanye was always ahead of his time because his beats were always crazy.
Exactly. Like it was so fresh, man.
Yeah. He was like ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Damn. So how long you been champion? Well, for how long it took you to become champion the first time? Because you said this is your second time becoming champion.
Well, I don't mean to sound whatever, but
no, talk this shit, man. This is your platform.
So SKPW, Super Crazy Wrestling, they run for students.
Okay.
They have their own thing. It's called Skid Row Academy. Okay. So, I'm the very first student at Skid Row Academy.
Wow.
And I worked really hard, man. Like, I can't stress enough how hard I've worked to get to this point.
Yeah, Tris told me a little bit.
Yeah.
And wow, I was like, I was impressed. And now on knowing your age, I'm even impressed more.
Yeah.
Because kids, young men your age, young men your age, they not into like being responsible or anything. I got a friend that's 36 years old and he's so irresponsible. But seeing you and how responsible you are and how serious you take your career is amazing, man. Because I wish I would have took my career as serious as you take yours. I was a professional boxer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in a 2004 Olympic team. I said this a million times on here. I know y'all tired of hearing it, but he hasn't heard it yet. So
it's funny. I tried boxing for a month, and I was really enjoying it. And then they told me I was much bigger too at the time. I was like 16, and I was I'm like 210 now. I was around like 190, but I was like a bad 190 at the time. And they wanted us to jog from like I think Tioga to like Frankfurt. I was like, bro, I'm not doing it.
I give up.
I'm not doing it. I literally like jogged And then I went home because my house was like right around the corner.
So you jogged home?
I literally jogged home. I was like, bro, I'm not. And mind you, my house is only like 7 minutes. I could have did an extra 7. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
This ain't for me.
Yeah.
So you just rather just slam people on their necks? And
quite literally, yeah.
That's amazing. I like that.
Much respect to boxing. I love boxing. I think boxing's so cool.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of training, man. A lot of everything. But
could only imagine.
So when was it that you became the champion the first time?
How long before? Back to that. So what I was gonna say was, I won every single championship virtually in Skid Row Academy. And then, because, it's like a sub brand.
Yeah.
So then by the time I came up here, I won this, I want to say in total, probably 4 years after I debuted.
Wow.
In wrestling in general. And I lost it. And then I won it back. And now I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're past 100 days now. So, it's just been, like I said, it's been a ride, man.
So you got the record? Basically,
no. Somebody held it for like 3 years, I think.
No, I mean like somebody else became champion twice before.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm tied with the only person that's ever done it though. So that's still pretty cool.
So you know what that means, right?
I'm not doing this a third.
No. You got to go for a different title now and have 2 titles at the same time.
I did. That's how I won the first time. Oh, yeah, damn. Dude. I'm like, my trajectory is like very. It has a lot of these,
nice.
So that's all. You'll see. Well, the more we catch up with each other, you'll be like,
sure.
Wow.
I'm definitely coming to your next match. Triz already told me I got to be there. So
please.
I'm excited.
I'm going to point at you too. I'm like,
Yeah. Hey, do you want me to hit the guy or something? Nah, you got him?
I got him.
All right.
I got him.
I can bring some brass knuckles or something.
I was going to say, look.
You see Jake, what is it? Logan Paul.
Okay.
He be using the brass knuckles and shit.
It's cute. I think. I mean, Floyd uses against Big Show, but Floyd's also Floyd. Like, that's the GOAT.
He was like the size of his leg too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, come on.
So if you wrestle Logan Paul, what you think will happen?
Come on. First off, I have more years than Logan Paul, so like that, like experience wise, I got him there. I'm stocky.
Yeah.
But he'll have the reach advantage. Like he'll have like height
because he's taller.
But like I'm just as fast, if not faster than him. Like Michael, I have a bad ankle right now, and like I'm still faster than him.
So why? Since you in the industry, I always ask this question, but I don't know no wrestlers. You're the only one I know now.
Yeah.
So why you think they pushed Logan Paul so fast?
Money.
Is it because of money? His reputation?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's genius. A lot of people don't like stuff like that, but I look at it like, back in the day they had Lawrence Taylor. If I'm not mistaken, he he main evented a WrestleMania.
Yeah. I say the same thing.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but why would you have a football player at the main event of your biggest show? It's for money, and it's genius. So I have no problem with people coming in and doing what they need to do.
It's all about selling, right?
Yeah, and it's all business. I can't get mad at. I only get mad at business decisions when they don't make money. So,
okay, so
that's all.
You don't wrestle for any other company right now, just that one?
So this is my primary company. I grew up with I started when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
So I literally grew up with this company. So to be where I'm at now, this is my primary.
So that's home.
That is more than home.
Amazing.
I was birthed. I literally was birthed there. So but I wrestle other places too. I recently went to Maryland to actually do a show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was something because I didn't know because Jersey's kind of I primarily wrestle in New Jersey, Gloucester City to be more specific.
Okay.
And
by the docks.
Yeah. So but in Jersey there's not really a lot of legals. You kind of just do it.
Yeah.
Like they do all types of crazy stuff in Jersey, whereas Maryland they're like, hey yo, you need paperwork. So when I had
so you got to get permits and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. And I had to get it, and I was like,
"Is it hard to get?"
It wasn't hard for me to get.
Okay,
but it was again just the process of it. I'm like, oh wow, this is the difference between doing things one way and then having it done another way.
Right.
And it just caught me off guard because I'm like this is a great opportunity. I don't know lose it because I'm not legally allowed to.
Right.
But I got cleared really fast and easy.
So do you get paid more for having all the documents or
I mean it's more. It's just whatever your rate is.
Okay.
I'm an independent contractor. So whatever I say, hey, I want this much, they'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Can you face this guy? Yeah, no problem. And then do the match, get paid. Leave.
That's awesome, man. And you control your whole career. That's amazing. Literally. Have you ever tried reaching out to WWE?
No.
Nah, you don't want to work with them yet, or?
I mean, whoever's willing to to sign me, I'll go there. But it's just a matter of like, that's just not how that works, you know?
Okay, that's why I was going to say,
you know, like,
I asked because I don't know how, like, do they come looking for you? Do you reach out to them?
I'm also very stubborn. So like, I would much rather they look at me and say, I want Samael Fawzi. Right. As opposed to I go to them and be like, hey guys, like I'd really appreciate, you know, because they're not going to, they want to see the work. If I just reach out, then it's just like, oh, here's another guy thinking this is the easy way to do it.
That's why branding is so important.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, like I'm sure they get 100,000 million emails of the same people, you know, over and over. It's just like, no, that's why Logan Paul got signed. If you're a person I'm sure he's wanted to wrestle all his life, but like he's extremely influential. So it's like, you know, for his age and for his demographic. So
him and his brother they did amazing things with YouTube and everything else. It's because they like be all into it. They like be all in. They don't be half-assing it. Yeah. So that's why, you know, they got a lot of people that don't like them, but I think it's a genius business move.
Yeah, like you know, personal opinions like aside, which I don't really, I'm not a personal person when it comes to stuff like this. Like now we start talking about food or like fun and stuff, like, but when it comes to wrestling, I'm like strictly business. Okay. Business wise, I think they're very smart, you know, and I'll leave it there.
Okay. So what's your like end goal with the wrestling? Like you want to do this for the rest of your life or what's your plan?
I want to be like, I mean, everybody wants to be like a superstar, right? Okay. But I really want to be like the guy. Like I look at people like, I look at Bryan Danielson. You know, and I look at him and I go, he's everything I want to be.
That's amazing.
In a sense. Just
have you met him or?
No, I've never met him. But like, again, like just watching it all my life, I look at a person like him, like he does not look like the standard of what a person that's so big in that atmosphere would look like. Right. You know, so he's a very big inspiration for me.
Yeah, and I heard he's super humble.
Like I've heard that too. Yeah, again, I've never met him.
But like a lot of wrestlers, they be like, you know, like they shit don't stink, but I heard he like treats the fans super dope.
I think anytime people go like stand up, I just think that's really corny. Yeah. Like I understand being like nervous or like having anxiety. You know, I used to have a bout of social anxiety before I started, you know, believing myself a lot more. But like, so I get it. But if you just look at people that are willing to pay money for you and you just shoot them off, like I can't respect you.
Especially when, you know, you're in an industry where kids look up to you.
Exactly.
That's the most important part. Like you always gotta, even like I seen an article one time when a guy was like, I'm not in effing character right now. Leave me alone. You're always in character because that little boy don't know that you got a real name.
I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna look at the camera. If you're a person that thinks they are too good to sign autographs for children, you are a piece of crap.
That's right.
It's just I don't care what you're trying to present. At the end of the day, that's a wasted opportunity. That's wasted money, and overall, you just ruin an experience because you're trying to be cool. You know, the coolest thing you could do is sign the autograph. You know,
I feel like a wrestler is a 24/7 character. Yeah, because the kids don't know your real name. They don't, you know, they didn't know Hulk Hogan's name was whatever Terry or whatever his name was. You know what I'm saying? They would, when they see him, they be like, "Oh, that's Hulk Hogan. Oh, that's The Rock. Oh, that's Stone Cold."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know no better. So I felt like that was a little, you know, nutty, but.
I mean, it is what it is, you know. I will say, like, now, if you're like 38 years old and you see them at an airport and you're trying to get an autograph and they're like, you get away, like, okay, fine, you know, fine, because there's places for that. But a kid, like, they don't know any better, and like they look up to you, you know. So why not do that? You know, that's me.
I agree 100%. Yeah, I just feel like some people, when they reach a certain stardom, they feel like they don't have to do that anymore. Right. You know what I mean? But
it's corny.
Yeah, yeah.
It's people that where I like so like what I'm on is called the independent circuit. Okay. So it's like before you get signed to, you know, the major company like WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, you know, stuff like that. It's like the little bit below them, right? So to speak. So if you're on like the indies and you're just like, nah, I don't want to do it, I'm going to protect my image. It's like, you just damaged it in so many ways because like nobody has gotten cool not doing that.
The crazy part about today's age is the internet. That shit gets all over the internet fast. Yeah, man. So when you being a jerk to kids, people not gonna like it.
And I've seen it happen. I'm just like, oh, that's so corny.
Yeah.
And again, like there are a lot of things I find corny though, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
So you was born and raised in North Philly?
Yes.
Okay, what area?
Primarily Frankfurt, the K&A area.
Okay,
more specifically.
Is you still in that area now? Because it's way different now. It's crazy.
You know what's funny? So to answer your question, yes, not in K&A specifically, but
Okay.
I'm not
Close
too
by.
far. Yeah, but I actually seen it change as like a kid. Like I had this. My mom would take me to this. Shout out my mom too. She kind of reason why I'm here. Shout out to mom, bro. She took me to this like I guess pawn shop, and I had a PS2. I think it's the greatest console of all time. And she would buy me games from there. And, every once in a while I would like get older and I would go past it or whatever. Man, it's not even like
different now, huh?
Dude, like all the stores from down there are like closed.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. Zombieland. Literally.
Yeah, it makes me sad, but like I honestly think that's how I developed tough skin like as I got older. Just seeing how my landscape was. I'm like, oh wow, like this is like reality,
Right.
It's crazy.
So, have you worked with any WWE superstars or anybody that used to be with WWF or any type of major wrestling platforms like that?
Not exactly. I faced certain opponents.
Okay.
That have been signed there before. Like the biggest legend I've ever faced was Too Cold Scorpio. And,
okay.
Yeah, and he's like
wasn't he in ECW as well?
He was in ECW. Yeah, he was in all the he was literally in all the major companies.
Yeah, he was a psycho. He's crazy.
I won't say that because he was very he treated me very well.
Okay, good.
He was a very nice man to me. I learned so much from him too.
But
like,
I mean the character, the way he beats people.
Oh yeah, he's
not him as a person, not you as a person.
Insane. No, he's insane.
Yeah,
he's insane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he was wild.
No, because I don't. I might run into him again, and I don't know. I don't want.
At least you defended him. He defended
you. You know what I mean? Because I faced him 2022, if I'm not mistaken, either 2022 or 2023, and he beat the crap. He was hitting me in the back of my neck, and I could feel which C in my vertebrae he was hitting.
Oh wow!
And I was like, all right, as long as I can survive this, and I held my own, but it's too cold. Like I couldn't do nothing. So
that's awesome, man. I would have loved as a kid to box my idol. Like
you know what I mean?
It would have been cool.
It was so surreal.
Yeah, I boxed one of my idols, but he was like on the downside, so I really felt bad. I don't know if you heard of him, Meldrick Taylor.
He
was world champion, Olympic gold medalist, and it was like I had to like slow down because I was beating him so bad.
Yeah.
But it was he was old already, and he was still fighting.
Yeah.
So he was paying me to spar and stuff, and I just felt so bad, man.
Right.
I was like, that's somebody I looked up to as a kid. You know what I mean? So it was different, but
I wanted to feel bad, and then I realized he's a freaking tank, and I was like, oh well, I might start feeling bad for myself. Let me start fighting back after a while. But for you, I could imagine how
because it got to the point where he wasn't hitting me. I was dipping everything, and I was just tagging him, and I'm
it's like
I was
after
looking
a while,
over to my corner like.
Right.
I don't even want to get paid to do this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because I love them so much.
Yeah.
But is there anybody you would like to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
I mean, there's plenty. It's like it's too long. I hate to use that cop-out answer, but it's genuinely like
no, I get it. I get it.
Like I faced a guy named Jordan Oliver recently.
Okay.
The most physical match I've ever had in my life. I have a scar still on my chest from the amount of times he chopped me.
Eesh.
And I'm just like...
People think that them chops don't hurt. Can you let them know that hurts? Like, they be thinking I be playing when I tell them, like, yo, them chops, that slap is fake.
Until... I'm gonna look at the camera again. Until you have bled from your chest and had to take a shower afterwards... and then look at it when it's fully when it's fresh the next day, then okay.
Then you understand.
It's not real.
Yeah, right.
Nah, it doesn't hurt.
Right.
It's like a little feather.
So all them concussions ain't real.
Yeah, that big old that you hear when a palm hits your chest, it's just somebody clapping in the background. That's not real.
Yeah.
It's totally not real.
It's fake. It's fake.
Yeah. I didn't have to chop a wall 30 times for 6 months straight so I could better perfect my chops. I totally didn't have to do that.
Wait, time out. That's what you had to do?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
How are your hands still intact?
Because it's like I had to work to
crazy, man. It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
My knuckles, if you can see this knuckle, you see how far back it is?
Oh yeah,
boxing so long. Yeah, dude. And like I can barely feel anything in my hands anymore.
Yeah, my trainers were vicious.
So they wanted, the wall.
Yeah, because we didn't have like, you know, schools nowadays, they have like, our school like now, like we have a dummy. So like the newer guys, and sometimes we get like kids too, like, you know, you can't chop a wall. You can't have a kid chop a wall.
Did you just say we get kids? You chop kids?
No, that's what I'm saying. We don't chop kids. No, we got a dummy. I think his name is Stan actually. Okay. We got a dummy so the kids or people that are new to wrestling can chop, you know, the dummy.
And the dummy is a punching bag.
Yeah, it's like a dude.
Like a dude, yeah.
Like a little mannequin thing.
So it's not a real person. The dummy is not a real person.
Stan isn't real.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I was coming in, you know, shout out Rob Prefontaine, rest in peace to him. Amazing guy. He was super, super fundamental.
Okay.
And he would just have me and the rest of his students just chop the wall.
Wow.
And he would have us cup it a certain way. So we would have the technique, you know, well.
And obviously not to hurt yourself, right?
Right.
Okay.
But, you know, it was also just so we could just know how it should feel every time we do it. Because, you know, if you have it so quick like Les, if you have it like this too much, if you have your like fingers too spread, it's all over the place, and you're not going to get that impact.
You can fracture your knuckles as well and break a finger.
It's really more so of like your wrist than anything, because wrestling is so like wrist based, like wrist and feet. So if you have it too close though, like this, then, you know, you might aim the wrong way because the measuring is so bad. Right. But if you have it kind of in the middle here, where it's like perfect, and you cup a little bit, you'll get that impact and you'll get the sound.
That's amazing, man.
Right. And we had to do that.
I'm gonna do that when I get home to my kids. I'm gonna see if it works.
Don't. They gonna hate you for the rest of the day.
Yeah. So Jaden and Papa, when I get home, I'm gonna cuff it and let it go. So y'all know.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
So growing up, did you have a favorite wrestler?
My favorite, yes.
Before you got into it, did you have one? And after you got into it, did it change, or was it the same?
So I don't know how it is when you were a boxer, but when I was growing up, my favorite wrestler was Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy?
Yes.
Okay.
The colorful hair, you know, the band.
Your moves resemble his moves a lot.
Do they?
Yeah.
I gotta watch me
throwing
back.
yourself and all that. I'll be like
fair. You know, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because you're so big.
Yeah.
And then you like still throwing yourself around. Like you throw yourself around like you weigh 120 pounds.
I just don't care for my well-being.
It's crazy.
I really don't.
So Jeff Hardy was your guy.
Honestly, like if I met him right now, like I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably freak out. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Just because like he was just so different.
Yeah.
Like in wrestling, they always tell us like you have to be different. And you have to have your own brand. You have to be yourself. You got to have it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is. When I look at Jeff Hardy, I'm like, that's my guy.
You know why they don't know what it is? Because they don't have it.
Right. But then when you see somebody that has it, you like,
I can get it.
I can get, you know what I'm saying? But now you got to find it for yourself. So for me growing up, it was like, nah, Jeff's like, that's still to this day. I could watch a Jeff Hardy match and be like.
So he was your favorite guy before and after you started?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, but this what I was going to refer to with the boxing thing. After a while, like when you start, you really don't have favorites anymore.
Yeah.
So
because the boxers get older faster.
Yeah, you know, and then it's like now you're doing it, so it's like, all right. I mean, I could study them, but like I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing my own thing now.
Yeah.
When I started studying, though, Dean Malenko was. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he was more so of a person that like I started like looking up to, just because he was just so crisp. Doing everything so crisp, and I wanted that when I wrestled.
So when I was growing up, my favorite boxer was Hector Macho Camacho and Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah,
both of them are
those
awesome.
were the guys that I was, and then eventually Tito Trinidad came in the picture.
Okay.
And then Tito was like God to me. He didn't do no wrong. And then eventually was Floyd, and you know all the other guys. And now my guy is Terrence Crawford.
Terrence is awesome.
Yeah, I love Terrence.
He's my favorite fighter right now.
The funny thing is, when I was in the national team, he was in the national team too, but he was just a little younger.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So people don't know that you know we fought on the same national team. That's why like I love him so much. Like I love what he's doing. I love that you know he's taking over boxing. I love that he took the boogeyman down. And you know I've been telling everybody for almost a year and a half that if that fight ever happened, that was gonna happen. Just like I told them about Earl Spence, but you know.
Yeah.
When you know.
Such is life, yeah.
Yeah. My favorite wrestler was always like first it was Undertaker,
right,
and then I got a little older. I still loved wrestling, but it was just like coming up from the dead thing wasn't working. So
I understand
Stone Cold was my guy because he was
sure.
like tearing shit up.
Yes.
And we had sort of the same temper. So that was my guy, Stone Cold. Like, I like The Rock though. I like a lot of guys.
I like a lot of guys too. Like I have such a long rap sheet of wrestlers that I like that I could sit here for like an hour and explain to you why I like everyone.
Yeah.
Like Stone Cold, like for sure. Like he's, in my opinion, he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, and what I loved about him was that he was just saying F everybody.
Yeah,
boss,
it was dope.
Was doing what he want.
Yeah,
that was like that's me. Like when somebody tell me I can't, for real. Yeah. When somebody tell me I can't do something, I find a way to do it.
Right.
Or I find a way to buy whatever they say I can't do or whatever. Like I hate when people try to tell me what I can or cannot do. Like so that's kind of like Stone Cold. He ain't give a shit. He's just I'm gonna do whatever I want. Find me, fire me, whatever. He even stunned the president when he wasn't president at the time.
I mean, no, technically though, like Steve Austin like did stun the president of the United States. Like that's insane. Like that is insane.
Like that is badass.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
It's one thing to like stun your boss, which is still like insane. Definitely. But he stunned the president of the United States of America. Like that's fire.
It's crazy. And the same president that punched Mike Tyson in the face, and
you know so
it's crazy. It's crazy. So you got any upcoming matches coming up?
Yes. I have one October 17th.
Okay.
I'm facing somebody named Brian Morris.
Okay.
That match should be something.
Where's it going to be at?
At Super Crazy Arena.
Oh, okay, dope.
Gloucester City, New Jersey. Come through. If you watch this interview and you came to see me, you better say it. All right, get more money that way.
Okay. Yeah.
And show love. Show love. A lot of people complain about like to say they're wrestling sometimes, but they don't do the work to show their love for it. Like there was a period of time where like pro wrestling was just not cool.
It was dying out.
And now we're in like another boom era. Show love, man.
That's the reason why they started adding the Logan Pauls and guys.
Yeah, they're trying to find an attraction, which again, I understand.
Yeah.
So I just have to be more of an attraction than them.
So when they brought Logan, he brought his fan base. That's why it was genius. Triple H is a genius, man. Seeing him coming up and all that stuff with the Attitude Era and all that, I was like, the way he took over the company. At first, I used to think like he's only with Stephanie because he wants to be under the boss.
But
everybody
says that.
But the way he shows up for her and shows her love and all that, like, is amazing. I love that.
The only thing I'll say about Triple H is he didn't get to where he got because he just said, "Oh well, I like her."
Right.
See how far we can go. The
guy
is like way smarter than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
Like, even before,
and he worked his ass off.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like that's
put in the work.
Like he worked really, really hard. So
he put the work in. He got it done. And now he's where he's at, and I love it. I love that for him.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing. Every entrepreneur has a similar story like that in their profession.
No matter how I feel about people personally, I am very honest. I don't like lying. I don't like trying to meddle
around the bush.
I don't like doing that. I'd rather just I'm not a brutally honest person. I think that's bullcrap. But I will tell you how I feel, and however you take it is however you take it respectfully. So when it comes to somebody like Triple H or Tony Khan or whatever, like these people didn't get to where they were just because of something else.
I agree.
Like they are way smarter than what even people in the business are giving them credit for.
I agree.
I'll leave it there.
I feel like everybody should be like that. I think that if people were more honest with each other, that it would be less miscommunications.
Absolutely.
But people be beating around the bush so much and lying about this and lying about that. It's like, what's the point of continuing this friendship?
But it's no point.
Or,
Like two things I really dislike. I don't like when people try to like be honest in a way that is trying to like hurt. Cause then it's like, well, now you're just keeping stuff from me.
Yeah.
And that's not thorough. Or when somebody's like, hey, can we just, because it's like, why? Just say how you feel.
Right.
You don't have to be, you don't have to be an a-hole to describe how you feel.
I like to say that give the other person the opportunity to deal with it. Because either they're going to say yeah or they're going to say no. You'd be surprised how often people be like, damn, I appreciate you telling me. All right, I'm going to do this with you.
And even if they don't, oh well.
If they don't continue to be your friends after you was honest with them about it, then they would never be your friends.
Exactly.
Because if it's something that y'all don't agree on, that don't mean stop being friends.
See, I like you.
Yeah, I'm just a realist, man.
I like you.
I'll be trying to tell people like there's nothing we can't fix by talking about it.
Right.
There's nothing. There's no way now by you hiding something, and you know that's what makes it worse.
Just like like. And now, like the more I grow up, I'm just like I've developed like a code for myself, and I just want to stick to that code as much as humanly possible. And that's just where I am at in life right now.
And it'll get you further in life.
Yeah. So that's just how I am. I mean, that's why like there are people that can come on here and they'll be like, oh man, like like you're asking me about like Triple H and all that. Yeah. A lot of people just be like, oh, next question, or
trying to make it seem.
No, it's like I can like it's professional, like business wise. Yeah. he's a genius. Like, you don't have to always state how you feel in one aspect to get to another point. I always thought Triple H was super smart.
I've been saying that since I was a kid. Like I see what he's doing. I see. I mean, I thought what I thought, but I still. I respected it because it was a boss move, and look where he's at now. Yeah, like the head of the food chain.
He is like the face of if something goes right or wrong, it's like Triple H did that. Yeah. Just like for me, if I lose this belt or if I don't do stuff as super crazy, it's like come on, Sam. But when I'm doing good, they're like, that's Samael right there. That's what we expect.
Right. I like that.
So that's how you should treat yourself when you're somebody like him and when you're somebody like me.
Because people respect you more. The way you carry yourself around people and handle yourself.
Exactly.
They'll respect you more. Exactly. Or they won't respect you. But
whichever way it goes, but it's what you gave out to people.
Right.
So that's just how I look at it.
So in SKPW, there's no more belts for you that you can win? Or is that like the only one?
What do you mean? Can you elaborate? Just like, so I understand what you're
remember,
saying.
Like in WWE, there's an international champion, there's a heavyweight champion. Right, yeah. So like that, is there any other more titles that...
I mean, I always want more. Like I'm greedy.
So this is the one top of the head.
No. I mean, it's not on top of this one. This is the.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one top of the food
that's
chain.
The top of the food chain. Okay. But I'm greedy. I'm gonna. Yeah.
So why don't you go for another one?
Cause I still gotta make this. Here's what people don't understand about professional wrestling. Let's say you were like United States champion somewhere, right? Because everybody has a United States championship belt, right? Let's say you have it. Okay, if you don't bring in, how can I say this? If you're not a person that people look at and go, oh, that's the United States champion, then like after a while, it's like, your opponents are going to start deteriorating, or they'll get somebody that they think you can't beat at all, or they'll get a bunch of people for you, right? Or you'll lose money for the company.
Right.
So for me, it's like I make sure people stay. People, like, I'm the main event every show. Nice. I have to make sure people stay in their seats to come for me.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I could go for another belt, but right now I want to make this belt as prestigious as possible.
I like that.
Because it's very easy especially in boxing, there's such a big complaint about how there's too many belts in the sport.
Yeah.
So imagine there's too many belts and the champ's boring. You're not going to want to watch boxing anymore. Yeah. It's the same thing here. If I make this championship boring, if I'm boring, you're not going to want to come see me.
They're going to get rid of you.
So I'm going to let everybody else do what they need to do to get themselves to where they need to be. Because my left shoulder is cold right now.
Okay.
So I'll leave it there.
I like that. I had to think about it for a minute.
So
yes,
I'm willing to get another one.
Yeah.
But I like this one so much.
Yeah. I
don't even want that. I used to like riskings. I don't even want to risk. I just got this back. I want this to stay here. It's keeping me warm at night.
Nice.
My left, it's a little cold, but you know what? I'll allow that if means for now. If it means somebody else can get to where I was.
Right.
When I was United States champion, when I was tag team champion, when I was such and such and such and such.
Yeah. I like that. My left shoulder's getting cold. I'm gonna use that in a different way, but so how do the matches be set up? Do you guys just go in there and freestyle off each other, or do y'all dialogue before it?
If you're asking in terms of how matches go, pretty much somebody has an idea of two people to face each other.
Okay. Like a movie script.
I'd say more like a contractual agreement almost.
Okay.
Like it's two people. Like I'll use like Dana White as an example, right? There are people that may be like the number 2 contender, number 4 contender, number 5 contender, but he won't go for a number 1 contender because he probably doesn't like the number 1 contender in terms of, will this person generate money for me?
Right.
it's out there. You know, like these you can prove this.
Okay.
You know, there can somebody that can be number 1 contender for a championship and they won't get picked. The number 7 guy would be picked because it's more of an interesting challenge for a champion.
And he can sell more money, more tickets.
And you can sell more money. Exactly. So it's the same way in wrestling. There's 2 people with somebody with a big brain is going, hey, I think this will generate money for my company. They then ask the 2 people, are you guys able to do this? Or 4 or 5, 8. Sometimes there are 10 people in one match.
Okay.
Sometimes 20, sometimes 30. Whatever, right? And then you go, all right, can you guys agree to this? Yes. And then we face each other.
That's amazing. Yeah. So when going into the match, do you know who's going to win? Or how does that work?
Because there's, I will say, because I get this question often too. There's not really a way to like, yes, everybody knows it's predetermined. But like, you know, who's to say that somebody can't go in there and just say, all right, this guy, I'm bigger than him, strong. Yeah, I'm bigger, stronger. I can just win this match, no problem, get my money and then leave, you know? So like, yeah, it's predetermined, but like, it's not always that way. You know, there are some people that is like, hey, it makes more sense if I'm the winner here.
Right. So in that aspect of it, has that ever happened to you, or have you ever done that? Like went in there and destroyed somebody, like boom, boom. Yeah, this boy's boring. Let me.
I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't have this if I didn't like win.
No. What I mean is like,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So you never went in there and the guy was boring and you just dumped him on his neck.
It's all business, man.
Right. Okay.
Like Connor Floyd. Do you really think everybody's like, oh yeah, Floyd has a weak right hand on, but like he broke like one of his hands. It's like, do you really think he can't knock out Conor McGregor in a boxing?
He was fighting him the last 6 rounds with one hand. A lot of people don't know that, but you know they're a bunch of idiots. They think they know.
But to exactly what you just said, a lot of people are idiots. So it's like, yeah, I could, but like, first off,
sell it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm good at what I'm very, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
I am very good at what I do.
I was gonna say. I am
exceptionally good at what I do.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what makes you such a good businessman. Yes. Your the way you are, with the way you keep your career going and all that, your profession. And damn, that's
I
like that.
I am very good at professional wrestling.
And you sell yourself, so that's amazing.
Yes,
like you basically manage yourself. You know, I think your mom helps you a little bit, right?
She helped me get this interview. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
she's gonna. Me and her had talks, and she's like, "Yeah, I just want to." I'm like, "All right, mom. Let's see what happens."
That's dope, man. That's dope. I love that for you, man. Shout outs to your mom.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Shout out to mom. I love you so much, mom. She's awesome, dude. She's awesome,
and she's like your number 1 fan. I heard. But I heard she also be like, be careful, don't get hurt. Why do you do this?
I hate when people tell me that. Like, I hate when people say, don't get hurt. It's like, it's kind of part of the job.
Right.
Some people are like as good as me, so it's hard to like.
So getting your ribs broken is good, right?
I wouldn't say that. It's never
like getting hurt a little bit is good.
No, it's like it's not a good or bad. It's just reality.
It sells more though. Right?
It's reality. I'm going to get hurt. Like if somebody's strong enough to pick me up and give me a brain buster, which is just you just have a guy's leg, they have my legs in the air and they drop me on my neck, I'm going to get hurt. You know, I'm not invincible. I'm not undefeated. I've lost several matches. The 2 Cold Scorpion match I mentioned earlier.
Okay,
I lost that match. It's like. And I saw this man, I'm laying on the ground. I'm right here with it. I'm dazed because he's strong. He's way stronger than I thought he would be. My man climbs the rope reverse, so I can see his back. He jumps off, twirls in the air, and his leg lands, on my throat.
Oh,
I can't get up from that, bro. I can't get up. I
can't even breathe now. I
can't breathe. Like, it hurts. So it's like, no, like wrestling is like it's legit.
Yeah.
That there was a woman who was a star that is unconventional. I'll say that for YouTube purposes. She was on the other side of the internet, and a wrestler named, Gregory Helms, or the Hurricane as he's known, helped train her because she was bad mouthing professional wrestling.
Okay.
And then she quickly had to learn that it's not as easy as it may look.
So what was her statement after she had to learn?
She had a lot of respect for the business. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I'm for that. If you really think wrestling's that easy, then like please like learn how to do it.
Hulk Hogan did that in the 80s, except he got sued real bad for it. Well, not him. Vince McMahon got sued. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like a news reporter that was like,
oh yeah,
he was like bullying Mr. T.
Yeah, Dr. Schultz, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember the name, but
it's been a few times.
But he put him on a chokehold, put him to sleep. He fell.
Yeah.
So
I mean, for me, like I like stuff like that.
I love shit like that because
I wish we could do that more nowadays.
Yeah, because why? Who are you to say that this ain't real?
Yeah,
we beating the shit out of each other. And you saying this shit ain't real? Yeah. So let me come over here. Let me beat
again. Like I just want to reiterate, right? Like I mentioned in the very beginning of the interview that like I have a bad ankle right now.
Okay.
I don't have a bad ankle because I run track,
right?
Or because I do long jump. Like I have it because I was trying to dive on somebody who's twice my size, and he caught me, and I landed. And I twisted my ankle landing.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I probably landed on his foot, but again, you just never know.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
and in the same match, because I do not care much about my well-being. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Yeah. I did so the first dive I did, I went through the middle rope.
Oh.
Second dive I did, I went over the top rope. So I'm diving, and I'm just like, well. If I die, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't care, man. Like
that's dedication, man.
I didn't get this far without taking risks.
Yeah.
So it's like, why stop taking risks?
It's like I said earlier, the more stuff you do, the more. Maybe I'm using the wrong choice of words when I say the more you get hurt, but the more you put your body through stuff, the more the fans will like it.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why rest in peace, Owen Hart.
Yes.
He was amazing for what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And
he's arguably better than Brett.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
arguably.
Yeah.
But, you know, and again, like, rest in peace to him. But again, like, people don't want to respect that part. They don't want to respect that part of the business. They don't want to respect the aspects when
you know why?
Go ahead.
Because they don't have the balls or the heart to do what he did.
So it's just like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't take offense to that though, because I understand everybody feels that way about every sport.
Yeah.
Anything involving physicality, they look at it like that. There are people that think boxing is easy.
Like, you better think twice.
You know, especially when you're from it. Like if you're from Philly or if you're from like maybe like Mexico, you know what I mean, like England, like places that are like famous for.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, I'm from here, man. You already know how we get. It's like no, that's not how that works. It's the same at wrestling. I don't care how big of a fan you are. I don't care what movie you watch, what moves you did in the backyard when you were like 13 years old.
Yeah.
You're like 26 now.
Yeah.
Your body's not gonna react
at all.
You know, and now instead of like foam that you just laid out and you just had a little plaster that made it hard, like this ring is steel underneath, it's wood, little bit of foam.
Yeah.
Little bit of foam.
That's what comes with dedication. You know, you gotta be dedicated.
You gotta care enough.
You gotta put your body through hell to be able to withstand the hell you're about to go through in the match.
Exactly.
I know a little bit, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I like you, man.
You know, I like to say I don't know much, but I have good common sense.
Yes.
So you know, but I'm just amazed now because I've never spoken to a wrestler like this one-on-one, and you telling me like you almost get you damn near get concussions when you get hit in back of the neck.
I'm sure I have gotten a few.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't think, I didn't think it was like that rough, and now I have such a different level of respect for you guys that it's like wow.
To bring an example, again, I'm 23 years old. Right? The person I won this championship from was named Devious Cass. He beat me to get his first championship, his disc belt. He tried to give me a move that's called a power bomb. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll know what a power bomb is.
In between the legs.
Yeah, he lift me up. I'm glad that you know. Okay. So normally you land on your back. That's the safest option possible. It'll hurt, but all right, maybe I can keep going. He gives me it. I land on my neck.
Ooh,
you know.
You didn't fracture anything, right?
No, thank God.
But wait,
I also don't have a neck, so it helped. But it's just the fact that stuff happens.
So do they make you guys get physicals and stuff before the match?
Not necessarily.
Not for real? Dang, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know how it is in other sports, but like for us, it's just like
that part is crazy to me.
Yeah,
like at least make sure you guys are okay.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things in wrestling. Like first originated as kind of like a carnival-ish thing.
Yeah.
So there are still like some beliefs and like some ideals that people still carry. In certain places, I'm sure they do physicals before matches. other places they don't really do that. I don't remember having a physical for my match. I don't think that's a bad thing either. There are places that don't do physicals.
That means that wrestling is 100% business. It's crazy.
Yes, like it's like, hey, like you signed up to face this person,
and once you can't do it no more, whatever, we got the next guy.
Okay, you know, like it just
that's harsh.
Yeah, like dude, I landed on my neck and I couldn't feel like I
felt
still
numb,
and like I could still get up. But I just felt numb.
You gotta go get checked, man. Go get a physical and X-ray or something.
I might have to.
I'm gonna have to call your mom after this, man. Hey, mom, we gotta get this guy a physical, man. Get him an X-ray at least.
Telling my mom on me so I could be healthier.
No, I won't tell you, mom. I don't want you to come after me.
Yeah, no, you good.
I'll be at your match watching you, and then you just jump off the top rope.
I'm gonna dive on you just for that.
Damn. Don't I ain't gonna tell her, mom. I ain't gonna tell you.
It's too late. It's on camera now, brother. No, it's all good.
It's because I care about you, man.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Triz told me, you guys gonna be working together and gonna continue to work together. And he's family, so now you my family.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? So
same, man.
I'm gonna post the information for your next match on the bottom of the YouTube channel and all that, so everybody can support you. Also, where could I buy tickets? I would like to bring some kids from my neighborhood to your match.
So we're in a process right now of having I believe Eventbrite again.
Okay.
Because we stopped doing online tickets, so like they're mainly just by the door.
Okay.
But if you're there, just literally just have it ready.
So all right, so all tickets cost the same, or because I would like to get front row for the kids.
If I'm not mistaken, me and you will talk.
Okay.
We'll talk. And I'll send him the thing so you all can hopefully.
Okay, yeah, because I know a lot of kids in my neighborhood. They they don't really leave the neighborhood, so that'll be nice for
kids.
them.
I do know for a fact though, kids is $5.
No, but I want to put them like in the front so they can enjoy it.
We'll talk.
Because
me and you will talk. Okay. Everybody else pay $20.
Because I mentor a lot of kids in my neighborhood. Yeah, so that'll be dope for them to leave the neighborhood and go experience that. Hey,
bring them all.
Yeah.
Bring them all. Bring them all.
I'm definitely, and there's probably like 40, 50 of them. So
all right. You know what's funny? I have a quick story. There's so every once in a while, I'm not saying you'll do this. I hope you don't do this. There are people that get really excited, right? And they're like, yo, I'm about to bring the whole shebang. I'm about to bring everybody, right? Show happens. I come out. I'm like, yeah. The crowd's like, yeah. I'm looking around. I'm like, all right. I don't even see the people that said it was.
Well, you just met me today, so if you knew me before today, you'll know I always bring everybody out with me.
I'll take your word. For it.
I bring the whole hood with me everywhere I go.
Yeah. I will take your word for it.
But you got a new supporter now, so yeah, we're gonna be locked in, and I'm gonna definitely support you and come to your match and bring whoever I can. But that's dope, man. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you got coming up besides your next match?
November 1st. I'm doing It's Just Wrestling again, which is where Frankie Picard, person we mentioned earlier, they're gonna be there facing Cecilio Vega.
Oh, wait, quick question before you move forward. So every match you have to put your belt on line, or no? I always want to ask that.
Depends.
Okay.
Depends. Some places I go, I just don't defend it.
Okay.
Either whether they're like, I don't want to pay more for that, or I don't really think we want.
So you don't put it on the line.
Some people don't want different brands in their stuff either, which again I understand.
Right.
So, but if I'm at, if I'm at Super Crazy, I always defend this belt.
Okay, good.
I 99.7% defend this belt.
Okay.
Yes.
I always wondered that because I was like in wrestling at least. Do they put their belt on the line every match or? Because sometimes in boxing, they don't put the belts on the line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of times they don't put their belts on the line.
Yeah, I see. I didn't know that.
And also, if you don't make weight, you lose your title.
Right, I do. Yeah, I do get a pay cut too, right?
Depends on what's on the contract.
Okay.
You definitely lose your belt, though. But the money... if you're overweight, you have to pay for certain... Like, for each pound or whatever, you got to pay a certain amount.
Okay.
Like Ryan Garcia, when he fought...
Tank, right?
No, Piddle Hands. What's his name? Devin Haney.
Okay.
When he fought Devin Haney, he had to pay Devin Haney. I think it was like $2 million or something because he was overweight.
That's crazy.
Real crazy. But they made like almost like 50 million, 30 million. So You know,
they say I don't know if they do, that's cool because they always say they broke. So I don't know. They got money
after paying taxes and them promoters rob you. They definitely
you know what I mean. So I don't know. I don't know. I just know I have my rate, and if you can pay it, I'll say this: the more money I get, the more I'll do.
Oh, that's dope.
I'll say that.
So for the right price, you'll jump out the window. Okay, I hope not, but I get it. I get it.
Not to sound like a whatever, but you know, if
I get it, money talks. Money talks.
You know, and if we have a good enough relationship, then I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'll perform, and then you, based on how the people feel when you want me to come back, you tell me what you think my rate should be, and then we'll talk. Right. I'm into having conversations.
I like that. With people, I like that because some people just be like, "This is my number, and that's that."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like if I do more, there have been times where I'll have the best match on the card, and I'm not the main event,
right?
And the people are like, "Hey Sam, man, I wanna." It's like, all right, well now we gotta talk. You know, what's the deal here? Because I would like to come back. These fans are supportive. They're good fans. I have been in front of fans that aren't as supportive.
Right.
It's like, hey.
You ever got stuff thrown on you by the fans because they were mad?
No, I've never had that.
Oh, good. Thank God.
I remember there have been times in matches, though. This is when I was a little younger, where there was just no reaction. And that's the worst thing to have, where they're just looking at you like.
Wait, on one of your matches?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's when you got to start throwing high knees.
I never forget where I come from. There have been there have been points in time where I've had a match. And I will see somebody just on their phone, and they look up and it's like, anything happening yet? It's like, yeah, I just did this.
So what do you do? Do you engage with the crowd?
When I was younger, no, I would just start panicking. But but in a way which I would just try to beat the guy up more.
Yeah. I think it'll work. I think if you engage with the crowd.
Oh, now I'm super mouthy. I talk a lot now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I had
to gain that confidence. You know.
Yeah.
Again, I'm only 23. I was 18 when I started. Really, I was 17 when I got introduced to the business.
Okay.
But starting professionally, I was 18. So having to learn hey, you just gotta grow a backbone and just talk to people back. I'm like, well, what if they say something I can't figure it out? It's like, figure it out.
Right. Talk shit back.
Yeah. So
just be a good trash talker.
And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot where I was from too. I'm from Philly.
Right.
All we do is bid.
This
is easy. Sometimes though,
get off your phone, dickhead.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying?
That was awesome.
That's nothing. You know,
it's literally at this point in time, I don't even have to talk to people sometimes. For kids like me, I just point. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or I'll just come out the ring and I'll just stand in front of them. And they'll just be like,
if I was to ever become a wrestler, I'll be entertaining as fuck because I'll be too busy talking shit to the crowd.
Yeah.
Engaging with the crowd and getting everybody riled up, then go in the ring, do a little whatever, a couple, and then go back in the crowd.
That's what you should do, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not up. I can't stand another grown man beating on me. I don't think I can handle it.
I mean, I don't find it fun.
That's your profession. What you mean? You love this shit.
I don't find it. Yeah, but I don't I didn't get into wrestling because I wanted a grown man, a slippery, a super slippery. No, let's talk about it. No, I don't want a super slippery grown man stomping me with hard leather boots. I didn't want that.
Let me use a different choice of words.
I wanted this. This is why I got it. I wanted this stuff.
I don't want to get smacked in the back of the neck so hard that it gives me a concussion. That's better.
Fair. That's better. That's a little better.
Because damn.
No, because some people, here's what I hate. All right. I don't like a lot of things. I'll be very honest. I'm not a vibrant person. I'm a very melancholy person.
Real calm.
Sure. I'm a very kind of nihilistic almost.
Okay.
I just look at life a certain way. So when wrestlers do interviews and they're just like, yeah, man, and then it's predetermined, right? It's you know that, right? You know that we do this, and this, and we. I was like, no, we don't. I will hurt you for real. I have seen people ready. If 5 people weren't ready for their match before they go out, these 2 people in this corner, they were gonna fight for real. It's now we gotta hold them back.
So you mean backstage?
Yes.
Oh shit.
These things happen, but people don't get on. It's yeah, hey, do you think wrestling's predetermined? No, it's totally. I was bro, what?
I guess that's because back in the day, that's what they used to do to sell. Macho Man, he was say the weirdest shit, and you know,
for sure. Like you know,
but they just got to go with the.
Macho was a philosopher though. Like, if you really listen to him,
my God,
he's like Socrates level, like amazing at what he talks about. But yeah, like people just come on here. That's like a boxer getting on here, right? And then they have like they've had like 6 losses, and it's like, hey, you know, do you think you could like improve your defense a little more? It's like, yeah, no shit. I would totally love to. Excuse my language. I would totally love to not get hit.
Right.
Such is life. Same with wrestling. Like such is life. There are times where I get slammed in a way that I don't want to.
Yeah, like the last time you got slammed in your neck, and you still feel numb.
I didn't want to. First off, I don't want to be in the air and my legs are on his face. I don't want that. I didn't ask for that part.
Right.
It just happened.
Okay.
All right. He hit me with something crazy before then. He lifted me, slipped. You know, stuff just happens.
So you slipped out his hands, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
It happens. And then he picked me up. He did a jumping cutter. To be fancy, my man hopped on the ropes, leaped off, and then gave me a cutter.
Oh shit! After dropping you. See, that's that right there. I would have been mad because I would have been like, you unprofessional. Smack.
Yeah, I'd love to be mad if I could move out the way. If I could move out the way, I would. But I'm trying not.
Wait, he pinned you after that?
Yeah.
Oh,
thank
shit.
God. Yeah. I couldn't take a dump. Like,
so do y'all have like a code word y'all say when y'all hurt, or y'all just keep going? No,
we're not with each other. There's no safe words.
That's crazy.
Like
I looked at wrestling so different.
Look, man, I like you, but like you're starting to ask questions that's just like
no, because I don't know anything about the business. So
I know, but it's like safe words, brother.
Yeah, not like safe words, but like because a lot of the wrestlers,
I'm just messing with you. Yeah.
A lot of the wrestlers they be like saying, it looks to me like they saying stuff in the one guy's ear. They just got slammed on his neck.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it get like the way that and this is what I appreciate. I'm very much of a person that just because I have an opponent doesn't make him my enemy.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
That's like an old. Again, another like old philosopher like would say. So like I'm paid to like, you know, face these people, but I don't look at them like they're gonna kill my family.
Right.
Now there are some people in wrestling that are crazy like that, where they'll threaten you to do that, and they're dead serious. And those people, I just say maybe I won't face that guy. Okay. But there are people, you know, hey, like you know, got dropped on the neck. Hey, yo, you good? I think so.
That's what I meant. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Because I know they can't be that heartless. Like
no, and then like too, like the referees are there too. So like they have to check in more anybody. So now I will say one thing in wrestling, like they do a thing called like a hand squeeze to make sure that you're still like able to move and like you know make sure you're fine. A lot of times referees, because my matches get crazy, they'll have to like hold my hey, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
So you got to squeeze their hand.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what I meant. See?
Yeah. I just
come on. I just don't got the right wording for it, but you know.
It's okay, because there are people that really will look at it. Excuse me. And they'll just be like, hey, so like you guys like talk about like everything in the back, right? Like when you guys are backstage, like make sure, oh, you totally do that. When you do this move, like what the yo, I've never had a match and somebody's just like, hey, I will do this to you. It's
okay.
Like I don't want. That's not what pro wrestling. Like, right. I'm not gonna go in there and they're just like, ugh.
At the end of the day, you got to be professional. You got to work together to sell.
Yeah, I'm not. Like wrestling's very real.
Yeah,
like, no. I just hate when
I'm sold.
You know, people just look at it and they're like, no, but it's pretty tired. It's like, all right. You know, everybody uses the example like, well, it's like play a violent soap opera or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's all those things, but like above all else, I don't want my legs. Okay, fine. I don't want my balls being in between a man's face.
Right.
And then he just goes and just says, yeah, and just slams me down as hard as humanly possible.
Right.
I don't want that. It just happens.
Right.
So that's how I explain wrestling.
Okay, I got
that's
you.
for me. Because I take this extremely seriously.
That's good, man. That's why you're so successful at such a young age. It's crazy.
And I'm only going to be more successful, especially with this baby right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I like.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming, man.
Thanks for having me. Man.
This was like a learning, like a learning session.
Same here, like, man. This is fun. This is super fun.
Yeah. I can't wait to come check you out in a couple weeks and shit. now I'm gonna look at wrestling different. Like concussions from getting smacked in the back of the neck is crazy to me.
Yeah, like see, and another thing too about pro wrestling that's so different from other sports too. Like shot to the back of the neck is not illegal in pro wrestling.
So it's legal.
It's legal.
Oh shit!
It's not again. I've never seen somebody do what's called an enziguri, where like the foot hits the back of the neck.
Ed used to do that a lot.
Yeah, I've never seen that, and the referee like, oh, we can't, like,
yeah,
don't do that. Like that doesn't happen. They're like, oh well, you signed up for that.
Right.
Hope you're okay, but you know.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you coming,
Thanks
man.
for having me.
Hey, tell the people where they can find you at.
This is my favorite part. All right. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SAMAELFAWZI, Samael Fawzi. Full ring name, no spaces, no underscores, none of that. All right. Sometimes I have a number 7 on mine. Just DM me. I'm not famous. Just hit me up. It's fine.
And before I wrap this up, what advice do you have for the young kids that's out there that wants to be wrestlers and wants to potentially be, in the industry that you're in? What advice you have for them?
That's a really good question. Because everybody like has a thing like, don't give up on your dream. Like that's so.
Yeah.
I will say, looking back at the camera, I will say if you want to be a professional wrestler, whether you're a child, whether you're a grown adult, all I'll say is whatever reason you came in to be a wrestler, keep it that way. If you really care about professional wrestling, there's no excuse. There's too many people that have lost their life being a professional wrestler, that have, done things that have messed up the trajectory of their own family, have their own, of their own body. There are wrestlers right now that are paralyzed and can't even talk. So if you don't come in respecting wrestling and at least understanding what you're getting yourself into and doing it and not doing it for money. If you're doing it for money and you just think this is going to be a fun hobby, I would not recommend it, because anything could go wrong. But if you love wrestling, then there's no excuse. Just go for it. Just go for it.
I like that.
And just see what happens.
I like that. That's amazing.
That's my advice.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, today my outro message is based on his career and a lot about what he said. Make sure when y'all pick your profession, y'all choose something that y'all love, something that y'all going to have fun doing and possibly make a lot of money. But make sure you stay true to yourself. This your boy Oli, and this is Chats with Oli.